Mike, the receivers may be another area where you're a little bit shy, at least in experience. What are you thinking of that group?
Got a lot of work to do overall.
Yeah.
Lots of work to do. You know, the guys have to continue to grow that are kind of breaking in, guys like Jarman and Walter Jones and
Any of
and
those
then
guys
Walter.
distinguish themselves?
Yeah, both of them athletically, you know, but as far as the combination of, you know, technique and assignment and adjustments, they 50-50. So
how about Gilmore? Has he made any improvement?
Yeah, he's improved for sure. And we were looking for him to. Every one of them in there, wherever they are now, have to step up in the fall camp for sure from where they are right now. So,
Victor has some real potential.
Victor has had the best spring.
Oh wow! Of any of the receivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's good.
Did you see the yoga story? Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Would you send it to me?
I'll send it
Email
to you.
it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Eggs.
Mike, what's going to be the format of the spring game this year? It's going to be like last year?
We're going to mix in some. It's going to be a showcase of events of things like pass skeleton, run period, some red zone period, maybe some third down, and then a couple periods of scrimmaging.
Okay.
And then some fan stuff in there.
Okay.
So it's going to be a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff just because I don't have enough guys to play a game.
Right. You want to keep them in the O-lines, kind of out and about, so make it more
really
of an
hard
experience.
Yeah.
That sounds fun for the fans. Which, I mean, if everybody was healthy, would you prefer more traditional?
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love to have a draft,
Yeah.
have a game. I don't think in the way college football is now with the numbers, I don't know when that'll happen again. We haven't been able to do it for quite a few years.
Anybody, so, last week's spring practice, what have you seen so far the past 2 weeks on the offense that's impressed you most of individual player?
Well, I think we're seeing, we've got some guys, until he got hurt, Grant Bays was really stepping up in the offensive line. Sean Harlow has shown himself to be an experienced guy. Fred Lyon is getting a lot of work, and I think Fred can work into being a player. Bobby Keenan, Will Hopkins, Dustin Stanton at tackle give us three good-looking tackles for the future. Now, if it's immediate future, I'm not sure yet, but they're going to be good players, I believe. And then Gavin Andrews, it looks like he's going to be a very stable right tackle for us. So, we don't have any depth right now that of guys that can play, but I think if everything goes well on guys getting healthy and pushing toward fall camp, it could look like a pretty good group in fall camp.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
By the way, how about the Blazers?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. That was one of the great games. This is the most competitive playoff deal so far. Yeah. I mean, all across the board, overtime games, big time fun, and it just shows you that this NBA playoff deal is truly a separate season from everything else. But the real news of the day is the Beavers swept the Ducks in baseball.
I'm glad they actually fought through the rain, especially Saturday night. I was up there Saturday night,
It was miserable.
It was miserable. I mean, these 7:30 start times, thank you Pac-12 networks, just for starting.
Just like in football.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
exactly. You know perfectly well.
Yeah.
So, all righty then. Hey, Mike, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for your work.
Yeah. Hey!